Hey, Bellas. So there you are. I hope you are there already because we have some technical difficulties with Miss Dani Walker. I don't know. I don't really understand what really happened. So whether you're there or not, we're just gonna have to continue this, okay? Because it's so embarrassing to. Okay, I don't need to lie, right? I don't need to lie. It's so embarrassing to everyone, especially to Miss Dani Walker. This happened. I'm so not professional. Okay, okay. So Miss Dani, to continue, with our questions, and many Filipinos would really want to hear this before we really finish up with your interview. What do you think is the edge of the Philippine, um, beauty queens to the Miss Universe and to Miss Grand International, right?
Oh, hold on. You froze. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, can you hear me? Okay, hold on. Okay, you froze for a second.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's wrong again. So what do you think is the chances? This is something that the Filipino fans would like to know. What do you think is the chances of Miss? Okay, let's go to Miss Universe first. Miss Rabiya Mateo for the Miss Universe. This is a very intriguing question, but hopefully you can answer it fairly because not only Rabia is competing for Miss Universe, there's a lot of delegates. But what do you think can be her edge to win the Miss Universe crown?
Similar to Pia, if she is going to win, I think it's going to be her heart. So I never like to discount contestants because they're all so beautiful. They're gorgeous. If you've ever been to Miss Universe and seen these women in person, or at Miss USA, you look at them and you're like, wow, they're so much more beautiful even in person. And there's so much more to them than what you just see on TV. But that is something that, like, the first thing that I think of with Rabia when I've watched her performances or seen any clips of her is her heart. And I feel like it really, really shines through. And I feel like that's exactly what we saw in her winning interview. It's what we saw with her onstage questions. And so, like, there's always going to be beautiful girls. And I think that she's going to be prepared. I anticipate that she's going to have beautiful wardrobe and hair and makeup and all that stuff. But how do you stand out against another contestant in such a competitive atmosphere? And you have to play to your strength. And I think that where her strength is going to be is when she has that moment to speak. So strategically speaking, she needs to just get to a semifinal. You aim for the semifinal, at which point you're really able to share more when you speak with the judges. And for her to be really strategic when she does speak, for any of the pre-recorded video clips that they get of the contestants, that she really is connecting to her heart, to her emotions, no matter what questions that they ask her.
Okay. So, Miss Dani Walker, it seems that our audience is coming out right now, and everybody is saying house.
Finally.
Finally, Bella. So we had a technical difficulties on our first part, but don't worry. I'm gonna show you the recorded version of our first interview with Miss Dani Walker. I have already introduced her a lot of times because of these technicalities. Talaga pong nawala ako dahil na-shock ako kay Miss Dani Walker. Pasensya na po kayo. I'm just speaking in Tagalog. Pasensya na po kayo. I'm so sorry, guys. At Eto na po si Miss Dani Walker. Okay, so some of them here say, hello, Miss Dani. Ayan, there are the comments in you. Okay, there you are, Miss Dani. You are so welcome in the Philippines. Now you can feel that we are live, Miss Dani. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, now we're with us. Okay, so Ritz Naig. Hello, Miss Dani. There you are. Okay, guys. Miss Dani is gonna get off soon because we had the first interview on record, but we just wanted you to ask so many questions. I have a lot of questions prepared for Miss Dani, but I cannot ask this because her time is so limited. She is a very busy person, guys. Let's, understand that, okay? But she's gonna come again, right, Miss Dani? You're gonna come back with us, right? But anyway, Miss Dani, I really want our viewers, since I cannot ask most of my questions right now, I really want them to ask you questions, okay? So Bellas, please question na kayo at Miss Dani is gonna get off soon since we are already talking in 1 hour right now, I guess, since the beginning of our recorded version. Pasensya na kayo, hindi ko na i-live to. There is some technical difficulties, okay? So, oh my goodness, if you can see all these comments going by, Miss Dani, everyone is really happy to see you. That's it, guys. Okay. Chris,
New York.
Papas, okay, there you are. Okay, guys, so everyone is looking for you. And so, Miss Dani, what about Miss Grand International, Miss Sam? Okay, Sam Bernardo. I know that you have a nice, kind words with Sam Bernardo. We have seen that on your pageant blog, your blog, okay? And then you like Sam Bernardo, right? Since Binibining Pilipinas, what is going to be her edge right now in the competition? It seems that she made it in the top 20 of best in swimsuit finalists in Miss Grand International.
Yes,
she made it.
Yes, I was talking to you about this a little bit before. I'm very new to Miss Grand International, so I hope that my predictions are right and correct. We'll see, right? We'll test them. But yeah, as you've said, I've been following Sam's journey for several years, since 2019, and she's always stuck out to me, and I've always thought that she was so beautiful. And yeah, she's just always so gracious, and I've interacted with her on social media as well, and she's so sweet. And so not only that, it's not only the beauty and really her wardrobe for me, and her styling when she competes is always, like, it's
amazing.
Her gown, the last time I had seen her compete, was just one of my favorites ever, the whole look. And so I hope that I'm not expecting too much, but I am expecting a lot from her, from Grand International, because I think that she can do it, and I think that she's prepared. But as spoiler alert, the video I'm about to release tonight, she did my favorite swimsuit performance out of all the contestants, like by a long shot. Are
you hearing this, guys? Are you hearing this, guys? Okay.
And I was thrilled about that, because, as you guys know, like, I've just been following her for so long, and I'm truly rooting for her, because I've seen her journey, and you see how far she's come. And so when I saw her performance for a swimsuit, I was absolutely floored, because I feel like she really finally was truly present. She looked at ease, but you can see how her experience as a dancer really paid off, because I can't remember the last time I've seen such a precise routine. Like, everything about it, if you watch all the other contestants, they sometimes miss the camera angles, like they're not aware. But when you're a dancer, you have a wider peripheral vision. So you're more aware of things like that. You're used to looking for things like that as a performer. So every single time the camera was right there, she was connecting with it, and every turn, and she gave us, it was just, there was so much in her performance, but it wasn't over the top, and it was just so well done. And I'm wondering, because I know that a lot of big pageants, you don't know the stage you're going to be on. You don't know the routine you're going to get. So I'm wondering how that was all put together. Obviously, I'm sure she already knew, like, this is my favorite turn and all that stuff. But I'm really, really wondering how it was all connected for that final product, because it was phenomenal. And it's just like, I don't care if it's Grand International or Universe or any other pageant. That was just one of the most phenomenal swimsuit performances I've ever seen. And I loved it. And it's going to be one that I'm sure that I reference in future episodes when I'm like, girls, if you want to see how it's done, go watch this, because it was precise and it had energy and it was fun to watch. And just, I'm going to rave about it forever, because I was so excited. And now I cannot wait to see her gown. And I feel emotional.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what gown she's going to wear, but for sure with her.
I feel emotional about it, because I'm invested. I watched her, and
I know.
Here with her, because I've seen how long her journey was. And I know that there are other contestants there as well that have competed a long time and in other systems. And I definitely acknowledge that. But you feel that connection when you've actually been following a particular contestant's journey for a long time. So if she wins, which I believe, I with that performance, to me, that's already a top 5. Like, it goes straight to the top
You
5.
heard that, guys.
So,
you heard that.
Yeah, I love it. And it's just one of my favorites ever. So absolutely phenomenal. I'm very excited for her.
Okay, Miss Dani, so what do you think is her chances to have that first golden crown for the Philippines?
Right
What do
now,
you think? The
right
percentage? Maybe you can give a little percentage. It's an intriguing question.
Well, I guess we could say, kind of like 95, right? Because I'd put her in a top 5 already.
95.
So I guess you can never, what happens is no matter how well prepared a contestant is to speak on stage, things happen. Sometimes they misunderstand the question. Sometimes they get cut off with their answer, all sorts of things. So I hope that she'll at least get to the top 5. And from there, you really have to just, bet that she's prepared for that question and that it's her night, right? That's what it's going to come down to. So, because I've even seen contestants that are great at public speaking, and then they get to the top 5 and they've never been in a top 5 at a big international pageant. And then the nerves come in and it's like, what happened? What happened? You did so well before. And then suddenly in the top 5, something turns off. So I'm just hopeful, but I could easily see her taking home the crown. Easily.
Oh, so, guys, you heard that from Miss Dani. Yeah. This is going to be in the news again, I guess. In the media outlet, the Dani Walker say, wow.
Well, we got fingers crossed for gown, though, right? Like, she's got a nail gown. So I'm hopeful. But look at her. Look at her in the top 5 for, like the fan vote and just everything. So I'm excited. I cannot wait.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Miss Dani, what I'm telling to all my viewers is that this is also a destiny of a girl.
Yes.
If this is destined for her to win, whatever perfection that you do on your interview, your costume, your walk, I think this is all about her destiny as well. If the destiny really aligned with Miss Samantha Bernardo, then she will win the competition.
Yep.
Am I correct?
Yeah. And they always say in pageants, what's meant for you will never miss you. And I believe that. And I believe, there was a reason why I was Miss Montana USA and not Miss USA. Yeah. And I think when I look back at that experience, I grew so much from it. But also as I got closer to Miss USA and I learned more about what it would take to be Miss USA and what are being honest with myself and saying, am I truly the best person for this job? Or do the things that I like or the person that I am, does that truly align with the qualifications? And at the end of it, and as I got closer to that pageant, I was like, you know what? Yeah, not so much. Some of the things that Miss USA has to do don't really interest me. When you really get into what does the day-to-day look like? What does that commitment look like? And so I looked at it as a really great thing. And I said, I grew from this experience. If I were to win, great. But at the end of the day, when I got there, I was like, yeah, I'm okay with not winning because I know there's other things for me. And that's what I believe for Samantha is that no matter what, she's still going to have the support of the Philippines. She's been an incredible title holder, even in her short amount of time preparing for this internationally. And I think she's making everyone proud. And that's really the most any of us can do.
Wow. That's a great news, guys. Okay, this is it. So for Samantha, I think she is so dedicated, Miss Dani. I think she is so hungry for the crown.
Yes.
She's been waiting for this like 3 times. Like she compete in Binibining Pilipinas. And there's a comment here, Miss Dani. You should be the judge in Miss Philippines or Binibining Pilipinas.
I would love that.
They really love you to be the judge here in the Philippines.
One of my dreams.
They really want you to come here in the Philippines. I hope
we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, guys.
We'll make it. But.
Yes. And I think that because of this, coronavirus that we have right now, right? Anything changes, right? Yeah. So, okay, what about okay, we are losing some of our time, Miss Dani, but a little bit of question, if you don't mind, okay? What about Miss Universe Philippines, okay? Miss Rabiya Mateo. Okay.
Yes.
She is doing everything to get the fifth crown for the Philippines. And I think if she get the crown for Miss Universe, this will be our second win in Florida, because the first Philippines Miss Universe who won in Florida is Miss Gloria Diaz in Miami, Florida. Miss Gloria Diaz, 1969, and that is a little bit of info. And now, if Rabiya Mateo can make it, she will be the second one to win in Florida. And everyone here in the Philippines, is this the sign? Is this the sign? I think we should not defend on the sign, but we should also defend on the performance of Rabiya Mateo. Okay, there are people right now, okay, that they are saying that Rabia is not as glamorous as the other candidates in the competition. And they are saying that like there is our neighboring countries is, I don't want to name names, okay, in my channel. So this is kind of like, this girls from the Latin Americans, from other countries, they are showing like super fab glam pictures. And Rabiya Mateo, where is she? Is like, she is losing her edge here. Do you think that this could be the determining factor of Miss Universe, for a girl to be like, to look like a Barbie doll or supermodel, and without even knowing what Rabiya Mateo can bring to the table in Miss Universe, her intelligence, her her advocacy, right?
Right.
What do you think? Like, people are saying that she's not so glamorous.
Well, first, that is not my impression of her at all from her images that I've seen. So that's actually surprising.
So far she's having a lot of
that. So that's a little bit surprising, but you got to start paying attention to the pageant since IMG took over, and you will see multiple examples of truly, as you said, like Barbie doll contestants not even making a semifinal. IMG doesn't care. You can be the most beautiful girl. Things have changed, and it's about a lot more than beauty. And that is exactly what was communicated to us when I was at Miss USA. It's not about that. You don't need to be a supermodel. They're not looking for the girl that's going to walk during Paris Fashion Week. They're looking for a role model for young women. So if she has that ability to, yes, of course, compete well, and I've been seeing her work on her walk, still going to be important to give a good presentation, right? I've been seeing her put in the time for that. But at the end of the day, she has to be a young woman with a voice. She has to be someone who knows what she wants to address during the year, and more importantly, know who she is and know that she is confident. So really, she's going to have to cling on to all that confidence that she has and muster that up for the Miss Universe competition, because at the end of the day, that really is, I think, a defining thing, is the contestant who truly believes in herself.
Yeah. Okay, and so far our time is really running out, Miss Dani. Okay, there is one question here from, who do you think is a great contender of Miss Rabiya Mateo for the crown? Coming from, what's this, Nemia.
So who do I think is it, like another
great contender of Miss Rabiya, like maybe the top last two standing? Is that what she's saying right now? Who do you think will be, if ever Rabiya will be part of the last two standing, like holding hands with somebody for the last part? Okay, everyone is capable of being in the last two. They are all beautiful. But if today is Miss Universe, is Miss Universe, and she is on the last two, who do you think? This is very controversial, but they love to hear it from you. Okay, so who do you think has that, chance to be on the top two with Rabiya Mateo?
Well, I have a few for different reasons, and I think that this year we are still going to be seeing some, I would say, recently successful countries. I know that there's always room for new countries that haven't been placing in the past to come in. You never know. Like sometimes there's somebody from out of the blue. But right now, looking at the contestants, I'm still looking at South Africa and her preparation, and just watching how she's competed in the past and watching how she handles herself on stage, and she's very calm. And I think that's a very, very good thing to have on stage, is to always be calm and cool and collected and in control of what's happening. If it were to get to that final 5, final 3, that's how you get to, you know, holding the final 2, is being able to remain poised and have grace under pressure. And that's difficult. And I think that South Africa can do that. Now, somebody who I think also, though, is very, very hungry for the crown is Thailand. And I see her working, and I see that determination. And that is something that's something that makes you a really, really tough competitor, is the contestant who's really working for it. And I see that a lot. So those 2 contestants I've noticed, but gosh, there's quite a few other countries this year who I see are really invested, and they believe that they have a Miss Universe. Like, for example, Indonesia. I think Indonesia is very much like, this is it. It's going to be her. I also get that feeling from India. I haven't seen the India organization put, I feel like, this much effort into a queen in a while. And I think that fans are really noticing that, and she's a really great contestant as well. So this year, though, I'm still looking at that, you know, if they do the continental divide, that we'll still see top countries from Africa and Asia. I think that since IMG has taken over Miss Universe, that we're not really seeing title holders coming out of Latin America, because there's still an emphasis in Latin America on the very Barbie doll type of beauty. We really need to be shifting more towards, okay, it's not just beauty, it's about her platform, it's about her advocacy that she's going to go forward with. And I think that's why they've been falling behind in recent years. And recently, I still have not seen that gap has been filled. So, like, there, of course, there's beautiful, beautiful contestants, like Miss Panama. We have Colombia, always, like, they're always going to be beautiful. Venezuela, beautiful. But I haven't seen as much work for an advocacy.
There's no
like relate to the everyday girl.
Yes.
Like we see in other countries recently.
Okay, Miss Dani Walker, I know your time is, too much already, and you have shared so many of your time. I'm sorry, guys, I wasted half of our conversation with you, and you didn't see that. I am so sorry, but anyway, according to this one, Miss Dani Walker, you need to be the judge in Miss Universe Philippines, or everyone is asking you to be the judge already. And
if you all know anyone that can make that happen, let me know, because like I said, when I was talking to you earlier, Philippines is at the top of my list to travel to, and I've spoken to some favorite queens, and I will just say that they have, to give a hint, they're Bini queens. So I have spoken to some, and I will try to vlog with them and have them on my channel when I do the Philippines. So I'm really excited. And if anybody knows anyone that can put my name in there, let me know, because I would love to be there.
Yes. Okay. Now that everybody, the news outlet, somebody is like watching right now here in the Philippines, right? And they would really love you to be one of the judges in any of our pageants here, the Miss Earth, the Binibining Pilipinas, the Miss Universe Philippines. They really love you to judge in our competition. And somebody is asking you, like, if there is a new format for Miss Universe pageant, especially, do you think that there is a new format, that we are still in the pandemic right now? Do you have any idea?
Yes. Well, fortunately, they're holding it in a state that is very open. So I've been spending quite a bit of time this past year in Florida. And so fortunately for all of you that are anybody planning to travel there, things are pretty much open in that state, but businesses are still allowed to maintain their own restrictions. So for large venues like that would be more susceptible to bigger crowds coming in, I've heard that they are obviously limiting the audience sizes. So it's not, I wouldn't categorize it as a virtual pageant where there's no audience or there's a really new format, but I think it's just going to be a severely limited format, so less audience. But I did hear somewhere that they were going to still do like a national costume show, but make it live, and maybe that'll be outside and more open to the public. That's something I'm going to try to attend. I'm trying to go to Miss Universe this year, so I'm doing my best to get tickets. So if anybody's going to go as well, I'll see you at Miss Universe, hopefully.
Okay. So on that note, Miss Dani, we don't want to take much of your time here at Bella's. I know that there are so many questions still going on, but guys, she will come back, and I know if she really loves to come back, please come back here again, if you don't mind. Okay. So Miss Dani Walker is a very busy beauty queen and influencer. You know, she have everything. And thank you so much for being with us today. And don't worry, guys, she will come back, right, Miss Dani? You will come back,
Yes,
right?
I would love to
Oh,
come back
that's
and
a
hang out with
promise.
everyone more.
Okay, so if you have any other questions to Miss Dani, just forward it to me and I'll forward it to Miss Dani Walker. Okay, guys, because I think 2 hours, 1 hour, 5 hours is not enough for Miss Dani Walker. Okay, but she just given us her precious time already, and thank you so much from the bottom of our
Thank you
heart.
so much. And honestly, thank you so much for all of the Filipino fans. You've always been so supportive. Not a lot of people know that I actually was the coach for a pageant in the US. It's called Miss Philippines USA. So I've been involved with Filipino pageantry long before I had my YouTube channel. And I had so much support from Filipino fans, and I was always so
Yeah.
treated like family. And they always try to feed me. Every time I would go and coach, they had so much food for me. And it was amazing being able to work with them. And hopefully as things open up again, I'll be able to go back and do coaching in person once again for Miss Philippines USA in the US. So that was a really, really great experience. And I've known for a long time about the support that Filipinos have for their queens. I've seen that firsthand. I have never heard an audience cheer louder than at Miss Philippines USA at that pageant. It was great to hear that the crowd went wild, and I've never
Yes, you are a beautiful queen.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been amazing. And I just want to say thank you to all the fans out there who are from the Philippines and support my channel and support the other queens, because as a former contestant, it does mean so much to have the support of others. And you guys are so awesome for that. And I love it.
Yeah, we really love you, Miss Dani. We really love you. And of course, they are going to follow you now and from now on, because they really love to have your fair and respectful views on anything about pageantry. That's why Filipinos loves you. You're not just a beauty queen. You're not just a Miss Montana USA, but you are everything to us. And we love you to come here. And if you go to the Philippines, everyone is going to welcome you with a big heart. We're going to give you a lot of food, anything, just name it. We really love to hear from you. Okay, so last message to our fans before you go, Miss Dani.
Yes, just thank you so much for having me and for all of your support. I always appreciate that. And I'm excited that when I get to share about the queens from the Philippines, that it's truly because they're doing an excellent job, and I can see all the work that goes into them. And that's why it's so easy to support the queens that come from the Philippines year after year, because the effort that's being put forth, and you can see that they truly care. And I just wish that more countries would care for their queens like they do in the Philippines. That would be amazing. I'd love to see that.
Oh, okay. Somebody's asking, are you married? Oh,
no, not married.
She's single, guys. She is single. Okay, somebody's asking Miss Dani if she's married. She's single. Oh, you have a really huge fans here in the Philippines. Okay. Thank you, Miss Dani Walker. I'm sorry, I get 10 minutes more of your time, but forgive me with all these technicalities, guys. I'm still learning. Okay, forgive me for not being super duper professional. Okay, we love you. And in the Philippines, we say to our beautiful guests, sana all. Okay, this means in the Philippines, when you say sana all, I hope we have everything as well, just like what Miss Dani is doing. That is the meaning of sana all. I hope we can be like you. That's all. Okay? We can be like you. That's how we say it in the Philippines. Sana all. Okay? We want to be like you. We want to be, follow your footsteps. You know, everybody dreams to be like you. Okay.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Okay. So that's it, Miss Dani. So see you, and hopefully you're gonna visit us again. Okay.
Very soon, I hope so.
Okay. I hope you forgive, you know, some of our technicalities today.
Right. We're all learning how to navigate through all of these.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You're such an angel. Thank you so much, Miss Dani. Okay, have your beauty rest, and God bless you. Mabuhay in the Philippines.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So that's it, guys. At ayun, kasi kanina pa kami nag-uusap ni Miss Dani. Okay, eto na nga yun. Akala ko, naka-public na ako. Kasi I set up everything kanina, di ba? By, 12 p.m. in the Philippines time, okay? Naka-set up talaga. Ang nangyari, hindi pala ako naka-public. Diba? Yun ang problema. Hindi ako naka-public, naka-private ako kanina. Hindi ko na public. So, marami na kami napag-usapan in the beginning. So, kalahati na lang tong nakita ninyo. Diba? Ayan ang sinasabi ko na nga ba, diba? Pag ako, talagang, mahihirapan talaga ako about this thing, you know? Yung pagiging techie, parang yan talaga ang hindi ko kayang magawa. Nangyari pa na wala pa yung mga kaibigan ko para i-set up yung aking live with Miss Dani. Talagang nasa meron silang inasikaso. Kaya talagang nahirapan ako mag-set up nito kanina, guys. So ang nangyari, nagsasalita na kami ni Miss Dani Walker for the long time. Ayun, ang nangyari, parang mag-iisang oras na kami nagchichikahan, wala pala kaming live. Naka-private pala ako, diba? Yun ang sinasabing, I'm sorry guys, diba? Talagang para akong, diba, anga-anga lang sa nangyari. Anyway, babalik daw si Miss Dani kasi marami pa siyang, alam niyo naman, she is a Miss Dani Walker na maraming ginagawa din. So she is so busy. She have already given me a lot of time. But the thing is, ako yung nag-mess up. Talagang sinira ako yung first part. Anyway, yung first part ng video, mapapanood nyo dun sa regular, normal channel ko. Okay? Talagang i-broadcast ko yan sa inyo. At least na nakita nyo si Miss Dani Walker at marami siyang positive na sinasabi tungkol sa ating mga queen. Di ba? Nakita ninyo na si Miss Samantha Bernardo, malaki ang chance para manalo. Okay? So sinasabi niya nga, ayun, katulad ko, si Miss Thailand daw, ang isa sa pinaka nakikita niyang magiging kasama rin sa top 5. And she included Miss Philippines also in her top 5. Okay? Of course, we didn't rank them kasi, di ba, unfair nga naman kasi she is a Dani Walker. Everybody respect her. At ayaw naman niyang maging unfair. So, ang maganda nun, she included Miss Samantha Mae Bernardo to be in her top 5. At malaki daw ang potential na manalo ni Samantha Mae Bernardo para sa Miss Grand International. Okay? Wala yung mga issue. Tapos na yung mga issue, guys, eh, 'di ba? Okay na tayo kay Uncle Nawat, so okay na lahat, 'di ba? At nagkausap na rin sila ng miso about that, nagka-emailan na at nagkasabihan na ng sorry. So wala nang issue doon. So okay na si Miss Samantha Bernardo. At talagang dapat ang gawin na lang ni Miss Samantha Mae Bernardo is na mag-focus na siya dun sa mga other segments ng competition like the tapos na yung swimsuit, 'di ba? Yung national costume, tapos na yung closed door interview niya. So relax na, 'di ba? So tapos na yung yung closed door interview tapos na. So magkakaroon naman ng national costume and then yung gown na inaabangan ng lahat, okay? Alam niyo ba na sabi ni Miss Dani Walker na talagang pinapalo niya talaga ng husto itong si Miss Samantha Mae Bernardo noon pa lang, sa pagsali pa lang ni Miss Samantha Mae Bernardo doon sa kanyang binibining Philippines journey, si Miss Samantha, okay? At sinabi niya na talagang malakas ang laban ni Miss Samantha Mae Bernardo, okay? Para doon naman kay Miss Rabia, ang sabi niya, marami siyang nakikita, mostly Asian. talagang ang magiging malakas din for Miss Universe. Although nakikita niya raw si Miss Venezuela rin na talaga namang ibibigay ang lahat. So, wala siyang binanggit na kung sino man yung talagang, yung malalakas ngayon na iniisip niyong malakas sa Miss Universe. Parang wala siyang nabanggit na ganon. Okay? Ang sinasabi niya, ang ine-explain niya na, yun nga, marami kasing nag-overhype ng mga fans around the world para iangat yung ibang sinasabing strong. Pero, so far, hindi naman talaga strong. Kasi ang talagang strong, makikita mo lang pagdating na ng competition, kung talagang strong sila. Diba? So, guys, ayun na nga. I hope na intindihan ninyo na yung kalahating part ng interview ko kay Miss Dani Walker, makikita nyo yun sa susunod, naka-record naman siya. So at least you have seen some of her, you know, views and thoughts on our queens. At talagang sinasabi niya na malakas ang laban ng mga reyna natin, di ba? Rabiya Mateo is malakas. She has a huge edge to win the Miss Universe crown. So all we can do now is actually, hindi naman kailangan maging complacent tayo o maging satisfied na lang tayo sa mga nagaganap para sa queen natin. Kailangan, hindi tayo kampante, guys. Kailangan, ibigay pa rin natin ang todo-todo. Yung, ano natin, yung pwede nating isuporta para sa mga queen natin, ha? Lalong-lalo na kay Miss Samantha Mae na lumalaban ngayon at the same time, ha? Kasi malaki ang chance nating makuha ang golden crown. Huwag na nating isipin na may mga issue. Tapos na yon. So kailangan pursue na natin yung itodo na natin to. Todo na ang support. Todo na kung may mga botohan pa para sa top 10, itodo na natin to kasi nakapasok na siya sa top 20, di ba? Yung best in swimsuit ng Miss Grand International. So all I'm saying is kung ipagpapatuloy natin ng mga fans yung connection natin with Samantha Bernardo, pagpapatuloy natin to na ang pagsuporta sa kanya, maganda ang magiging resulta nito, guys. Nararamdaman ko. So, wag na nating isipin yung mga pambabash ng iba, yung pambubuli ng iba. Never mind them. Okay? Coming from Miss Dani Walker, sinabi niya na bashers and trolls will always be there. Hindi yan mawawala, 'di ba? Pero hindi sila ang magde-determine kung sino ang mananalo dito sa Miss Universe. Okay? So, at sa Miss Grand International. So, anyway guys, may mga questions ba kayo? So, sa mga napag-usapan namin kanina, napakaganda ng mga pinag-usapan namin yung first part ng video. Napag-usapan namin doon yung about qualities ng magiging Miss Universe at qualities ng magiging Miss Grand International. Nasabi niya na kung yung candidate daw is focused on her own core at hindi niya ginagawa yung puro pagpapaandar at she is focusing on her own core, yung kanyang mga advocacy, yung mga things that she can provide to the community, yun daw ang mahalaga para ka manalo ng Miss Universe o ng Miss Grand International. Kaya tandaan natin guys, huwag niyong bibigyan ng so much attention yung mga glamorous side ng ng mga ibang candidate, yung mga pasabog nila mayat maya na hindi naman 'di ba? Ang tingnan natin kung ano yung mga community service na nakikita nyo nagagawa ng mga beauty queen. Yung substance nila, yung message nila to the world na ito may mga nangyayaring ganitong issue, yung open ang ating mga queen for that. Hindi yung puro pagpapasikat. Okay? So tandaan natin 'yan. Okay? So there are a lot of strong candidate for Miss Universe this year. It will be a great competition to watch. Okay, wishing Rabia all the luck. Yes, thank you Fab and Chess. Ayan, so maraming nagsasabi na si Miss Rabia ay 'di ba, very strong. Katulad nga ng mga pageant expert. So, before we are doing this live, okay, I've talked to Miss Dani Walker na talagang everyone is watching for, 'di ba? Sa ating mga candidate. 'Diba? Sa ating mga representative kay Rabia o kay Miss Samantha Bernardo. Talagang they all watch out for them. Even the organization. Okay? Kaya kung naiisip ninyong hindi napapansin ang ating mga kandidata, nagkakamali kayo, guys. Nagkakamali tayo dyan, guys. Okay? Kaya nga tayo nababash ng husto dahil pansin na pansin tayo. 'Diba? Ng mga ibang kandidata. At yung mga hindi naglalagay sa atin sa predictions, I can feel the insecurity, 'di ba? Hindi ko sila masisisi. 'Di ba may mga prediction makikita niyo minsan talagang itong fan page ng Shupit Bahay natin, wala ang mga Philippines, 'di ba? It's a sign of insecurity. Okay? Kaya wag na natin silang pansinin. You know, yung kanilang views doesn't matter, 'di ba? Coming from a pageant expert na katulad ni Miss Dani Walker, 'di ba? Kailangan intindihin natin na maraming boses na naririnig tayo kung kani-kanino, 'di ba? Pero yung may mga kredibilidad na pageant, coach like Miss Dani Walker, she is so honest on giving. Hindi siya afraid na ibigay yung kanyang honest opinion on something, especially kung hindi talaga, 'di ba? So, she defend Rabiya Mateo on her answer during the Miss Universe Philippines. She put Rabiya Mateo on the best dress, na kahit na marami nagsabi dito sa Pilipinas, hindi daw maganda yung suot. Diba? And she also loves Samantha Mae Bernardo for following her so many times. Okay? So, anyway guys, salamat. Okay? At I'm ilang beses na ako nagsusorry sa inyo. Yung first part ng video namin, hindi ko na-show sa inyo. Anyway, I need to learn to be more professional. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still amateur. Pero I'm doing my best, okay? So, let's see if hi, Miss Poy Sevillano. Okay, she is one of the best designer in the Philippines. Hello, Miss Poy, I love you. Okay, she is also doing some of my clothes. Okay, thank you, Miss Poy. And also, ano pa ba ang dapat nating pag-usapan? Lastly, there is something I want to say. Okay, so pag ang mga kandidata natin ay napapasok sa mga issue, wag na tayong makikipag-away sa kahit na anong fans. Okay? Tandaan natin na kailangan ang Pilipinas, taas noo, kailangan we need to know who we are as a nation kasi malakas tayo talaga Malakas 'Di ba? So, wala na tayong dapat isipin na kung matatalo tayo kay ganito, kay ganyan. Okay? Huwag tayong mag-isip ng ganon. Ang alam ko, the more na iniisip nyong malakas ang kalaban, lalo talaga silang lumalakas. Okay? Don't put so much attention to that. Mag-focus tayo kung sino ang meron tayo. Diba? Kung ang reyna natin, sila Samantha Mae Bernardo at Rabiya Mateo, then focus tayo. And also Miss Kelly Day na lumalaban din sa Miss Eco International, 'di ba? So far ngayon. So suportahan natin sila. Huwag tayong magsasabing nako hindi naman tayo malakas. Wag kayong magsasabi ng ganun dahil napakalakas natin. Support pa rin tayo at the very end. Whatever happens, this is all the destiny. Destiny talaga ng ating mga kandidata yan. At more than 100% ibibigay talaga nila ang makakaya nila for this pageant. Okay? So, ano yung sinabi mo? Please po, pabanggit na rin po yung about the YouTube voting for Miss Somethings po. Oh yes, okay. Ongoing pa rin po ang voting, okay, sa Facebook ng Miss Grand International. Please vote, okay? At hindi daw po heart, huwag mag-heart, kailangan like and share. Okay, like and share. So, yun lamang po. Please, boto pa rin tayo para sa Pilipinas at makukuha na natin ang golden crown. Okay? Konting-konti na lang para kay Samantha. Okay? Konting push pa. Okay? Mga team Halabira, mga team Bayanihan, team Pilipinas, ano pa? Ano pang team meron tayo? Lahat na meron. Team Granada Walk, 'di ba, Team Halabira Walk, magsama-sama na yan, combined Miss Universe Philippines, Miss Grand International, suportahan na yan, todo-todo na ito. Okay, guys? Please, at excited na tayo sa national costume, sa long gown, at I know na pasabog ang costume. Parang nakita ko ata puro perlas, di ba? Yung ba ang isusuot niya ni Miss Samantha Mae? Pero kung yun man, ako, Diyos ko, pasabog, di ba? Parang umiilaw-ilaw pa daw ang isusuot ni Miss Samantha. Sana nga, di ba, talagang pasabog, talagang aabangan nating lahat kung ano ang isusuot ni Miss Samantha. Okay? Para sa Miss Grand International. Okay? At also kudos to Miss Scotland. Okay? Helen Maher. Okay, you are the best. Okay? You are an inspiration. Sa kabila ng nangyayaring pandemic ngayon, sumali ka pa rin, di ba? Ang layo-layo ng Scotland, pero sa kondisyon niya, di ba, pinakita niya na kaya ko to, kahit anong pang itsura ko, lalaban ako. Talagang wala siyang keme-keme, okay? As I had observed, Samantha is really doing her best to raise the Philippines in the MGI. It is not easy to be a candidate, but Samantha and Rabia are putting their best foot forward. Yes, you are right, Miss Ray. You are right. Talagang they are putting their best for this. Okay, sa laban ng, kasi hindi to laban lang ng mga reyna natin, laban to ng buong Pilipinas. Kaya pag pinabayaan natin sila, baka may pagsisihan pa tayo. Kaya kung pwede pa tayong itulong hanggat maaari, di ba? Ang ganda na ng standing ni Miss Samantha Mae Bernardo, o pasok na siya sa top 20. All we can do is to push forward for the top 10, di ba? Hindi ko lang alam kung masusunod yung sinasabi nilang top 5 na, per one for Asia, one for Europe, one for ganon, diba, sa Africa. I hope not, kasi marami pang mga, diba, mga deserving din na pwedeng magdalawa ang Asia, pwedeng magdalawa ang Latin America, diba, na sinasabi nilang ano. So, guys, magkakatalunan na lang yan sa final speech ba yon? Kailangan talagang ma-ace ni Samantha Bernardo ang final speech. Yon lang ang pinaka-iniintay ko dahil so far she is perfection. I don't want to say she is truly, like, wala namang kasing perfecto diba? So, pero ang masasabi ko lang, konting-konti na lang, Q&A na lang, at she is, yung golden crown, ipapatong na lang para sa kanya. Okay? So, okay, I hope that true Filipinos will really support our candidates competing internationally, bringing the good name of the Philippines. Yes, Ray, totoo yan. Totoo yan. So, sana, okay, watching from Hong Kong, JN, hello. So, that's it, guys. So, any question? Yung mga questions nyo about Dani Walker, just later, I will show you the first part of our video na naputol dun sa live. Pasensya na. Okay, so later, you can just put it in the comment section, yung mga questions nyo for Dani Walker, and I will forward it to her because I think she will come back again for another live. I don't know when, and I will ask her again in her, if she will have another schedule for us, because kilala nyo naman, the Dani Walker is so busy, diba? Talagang, I am so honored, talagang pinagbigyan niya tayo kahit konting sandali, diba? Talagang natutuwa ako, pero hindi konti yun, guys. Ang haba talaga nung first part ng video ko, kaya hindi nyo lang nakita. So, sayang talaga. Pero anyway, ayun na nga, walang duda kay Miss Dani Walker ang kakayahan ng Pilipinas. O kaya expert na nagsasabi walang duda ang kakayahan ng Pilipinas. In the US, everybody is monitoring. Okay? Monitoring Rabiya Mateo. Yun ang ano niya pagkakaintindi ko. Ewan ko kung tama nga yung pagkakaintindi. Pero everyone is following her. So, kailangan, guys, ay magkaroon tayo ng peace of mind at yung panatag ang ating mga puso dahil talagang she is really in good hands, Miss Rabiya Mateo. Okay? She is really in good hand. Okay? At for Samantha Bernardo ngayon, na dapat wala na siyang iisipin. Okay? Wala na siyang iisipin kundi ang kanyang final speech. Okay? Talagang ayokong makakita sila ng butas na, 'di ba, na hindi siya ano sa crown. Gusto ko talagang ma-perfect ni Samantha Bernardo ito. Yun din ang sinabi ni Miss Dani Walker. Okay? Sabi niya, she is already, complete. She's already out there. I think it's destiny. Okay? For me, it's destiny and also the final speech. Kasi nakita na lahat yung gown, yung swimsuit, yung national costume, final speech na lang, guys. Kaya pag-pray natin that she can do well. And I know for a fact na gagawin lahat ni Samantha para mabigay niya ng maganda ang kanyang final speech. Okay? At may nag-comment, guys, may nag-comment lang sa akin na dun daw sa interview ni Mr. Nawat, ang sabi ni Mr. Nawat na they are really taking care of Samantha Mae Bernardo. O yan, guys, narinig nyo kay Mr. Nawat mismo. Talagang they really take good care of her. Nakikita nyo naman sa mga interview, sa mga video clips na pinapakita, laging andun si Samber. Diba? Nakikita nyo naman siguro yun. So, wala na tayong dapat ipag-alala. Okay? At nagkapatawaran na sila nung dun sa email. Okay? So, wala na. Talagang as in, okay, so I'm back. Okay, so salamat lahat ng mga Bella sa pagtulong nyo kay Samantha Mae Bernardo. At kung may itutulong pa tayo pamboto, please, boto naman po kayo. Okay? Punta lang po tayo sa FB. Okay? Inuulit ko, punta lang po tayo at sa FB at mag-boto na po tayo. Okay? For the top 10 na ito, konting-konti na lang. Okay? Pag napasok na si Sam sa top 10, ayan na, guys, diretso na yan sa top 5. Okay? I'm not, diba? I'm having a good feeling about this. Kailangang mapasok siya sa top 10 and then pag nasa top 10 na siya, diretso top 5 na yan. At ayun na, doon na tayo magdasal for the final speech na ma-deliver niya ng gusto yon. Okay? Paulit-ulit na ako. So guys, kung wala na kayong comment, I'm gonna get back again on another live. Don't worry. I will be back at okay, pa-shout out naman po. Yes, Glenn, hello. Okay, and you are here already, Glenn, in our screen. So, God bless you, Miss Dani Walker. Okay, Miss Dani Walker is still hearing this. Okay, anyway, she is already busy now. So, she has to attend to her activities, guys. Okay, at she will come back to us, and she is a really good queen. Follow her, Miss Dani Walker, on her YouTube channel. Also, she is in her Instagram, Dani Walker Instagram. Okay, so she is very active in all her vlogs. So let's follow Miss Dani Walker. Okay, she will one day come to the Philippines, and I know that there are a lot of things na dapat ay magawa pa natin for the Philippine team. Okay? So, let's have unity. Okay? Respect lang sa lahat, sa mga fans ng ibang country na respetuhin na rin natin. Huwag na natin silang pakinggan sa mga trash words na sinasabi nila. Hayaan nyo na yun, guys. Okay? So, let's do this. Ito, para kay Samantha Mae Bernardo, okay? Gawin na natin to, okay? And that's it, guys, for today. Thank you for coming. Okay, Miss Belle, okay, last. Miss Belle, hindi pinilit ng judges si Samantha sa swimsuit competition. Sana napanood mo yung sa Wolf vlog. Guys, I don't think na hindi napili kasi nalaman nila napasok na sa voting si Miss Samantha Mae Bernardo. So, paano pa nila? Siyempre, bibigyan nila, alangan naman, piliin din nila si Samantha Bernardo as their personal choice. Tapos, pasok na siya sa voting. So, kung sino yung mga napasok na dun sa botohan, mamimili na sila ng top 10 nila. So, hindi naman ibig sabihin, hindi na nila pinili si Miss Samantha. Okay? Huwag tayo mag-isip ng gano'n na hindi siya favorite ng judge. Okay? Inaisip lang nila na pasok na naman si Samantha sa botohan. So, alangan naman, siya pa rin ang personal choice ng judges, top 20 lang, alangan magdoble ang Philippines. So, wala tayong pag-iisipan ganun na ganun yon, na hindi siya favorite, okay? Favorite si Samantha, alam ko. She is a favorite. Talagang si Miss Teresa, she loves Samantha so much, okay? At I have a great feeling on this, guys, okay? So far, wag nating isipin na hindi siya favorite, okay? So sa top 10, okay, nakasama na siya sa botohan. Fixed na yun eh. Diba? So ano pang gagawin? Hindi naman siya pwedeng ulitin, ilagay dun sa top choice ng judges. Diba? Kahit siya pa ang top choice ng judges sa number 1. Diba? Imposibleng hindi siya maging top choice. Diba? Andun yung Kenya, andun yung USA, dun sa top choice ng judges. So imposibleng hindi maging isa sa mga top choice. Tapos ang Indonesia, ibig sabihin hindi rin siya top choice. Diba? So, not because Indonesia and Philippines, wala dun sa another list ng top 10, hindi na sila choice, diba? Maganda na ang boto nung nandoon eh. Okay na sila, secured na nila yon. So, sinecured na nila yung vote ng 10, pipili naman sila yung mga hindi na para maging top 20 talaga. Okay guys, klaro ba yon? So, Miss Bell, ano pa ba? Okay, this is it, guys. Thank you for being with us today. I believe Samantha has a big chance to win in the crown. She improved a lot. Yes, she is. So, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for being with us and with Miss Dani Walker. Please follow us on our Instagram, Bell Lustre, okay? And on our Facebook, we have Like a Bell Lustre. So follow us, and also Miss Dani Walker on her YouTube channel, Miss Dani Walker. So we will come back to you again on another live chat, and hopefully wala nang technical problems, okay? So see you guys. I love you sa lahat ng nandito. Okay, sa lahat ng dumating. Go Samantha. Okay. Thank you so much for visiting us. Okay. Salamat ng marami. Okay. Watching from Saudi. I'm your fan. Thank you. Okay. So, that's it, guys, for today. Ayan ha, guys. Okay. I did give you a time on the screen. At sana yung mga gustong nga palang sumama sa akin on the screen on my next live, I'm inviting you. Please just message me, and I really want to have a view on all the fans of Rabiya Mateo and Samantha Mae Bernardo on my next live streaming. Okay? Gusto ko mga fans talaga nila ang magsasalita. Okay, live ha, guys, live. So yung mga gusto magsalita, please wag kayong mahiya. Okay, there's no wrong on saying something as long as maganda ang sasabihin ninyo on live. Okay, so please, I'm inviting you, anyone na gusto talaga maging part. Okay, we have pageant experts. We also have fans na maririnig natin yung mga nasa loobin ninyo. Okay, let's hear it. I will give you chance to be on our live at lahat nanonood. Okay? So that's it, guys, for today. Hopefully you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye!